Verse today comes from Psalms 55, verse 16 through 22, and it says, "As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice." And I'm going to stop right there because it says you have to pray and cry aloud to God because God will hear your cry. It says right there, you pray and cry, he'll hear your voice. And it says he has delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old. Selah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not of God. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. You cast your burdens unto God because God, he won't let you suffer. He'll make the person who is doing the affliction to you suffer. Because you cry out to God, you give him your burdens, and through it all, God's going to help you because it says right there, God shall hear and afflict them. For those people who is trying you right now, the people who is bringing you down at that time, God shall hear and he will afflict them, even as he abideth. Because they might not have fear towards God, but God will show them so that they understand what's going on, like what God is going to really do to them if they continue this as a pattern. So what I'm saying here today is you have to cast your burden unto God because God will hear your cry and he will show you that if you pray and cry out to God, he will hear your cry and he would afflict those people, and he will show you it, like he will write it out to you as he's doing in the Bible right now, because his words are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So God's words, the way he says things is written plain out for you so you can understand it. So when you cast your burden unto God, he will hear your cry because you're going to pray to him daily, and at night, in the morning, whatever time. He has delivered your soul, and he was going to take that battle from you and afflict the person who is hurting you. And that's the lesson.